Today we're going to be replacing the filter for our water softener, and we can see here that looking pretty dirty in there. What we first need to do is we need to turn the water off coming in. So coming into the softener, then going into the system, and then coming back out. I can shut it off to my house right here, but I want it shut off to the actual softener. So we can see right here we've got an off and an arrow, so we're going to turn it that way. Water might spray up a little bit when we do that. And then we've shut the water off. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to get the filter off. And to make life a little bit easier for me, you can see that up here I've written which direction is going to tighten, and over here which direction is going to loosen the filter. So let's take a look at taking the filter off. Now, depending on how long it's been since you've taken your filter off, it might take a little bit of pressure. I like to grab on to the little grooves there, and it just spins right off. I keep a bucket on the floor, so we're going to take this down and just set it right in the bucket. I'm going to take the filter out, set it right next to it. I'm going to pour the water out of it. And then you'll probably notice that there's still quite a bit of crud in there. So our water is shut off to the house. So what I like to do is I just pour some water in from a cup that I got earlier. Kind of swish it around. Get some more of that crud out. Do that a couple times. And I'm going to check the gasket. Make sure that it looks good. There's nothing sitting on it that's seated. We're going to put the new filter in. You can see quite a bit of difference there, the white and the brown. And then it's going to seat in. Going to make sure that when we set it down that there is a little knob for it. And we're going to put it up onto the filter itself. We do want to make sure that this hole is going to seat up in. When we think it's seated in, we're just going to spin it. Make sure it's on nice and tight. I'm going to turn the water back on and you'll hear it. And I can see that the water has filled up. I am going to be looking to make sure there's no leaks anywhere. I do have my bucket down there that I will dump out, and then I can check it to see if there's any water in that bucket. But it's a simple fix. It should be done once a month to keep that filter clean. You should notice your water pressure increasing in your shower heads when we've got that new filter in there. So I hope that helped, and good luck.